it's Susie. I just wanted to come and chat with you really quick about a couple of things with Beachbody's newest program, 80-Day Obsession. So I've been in the health and fitness industry for over 16 years now, almost 17, and there's a lot I do like about the program, but there's also some things that I don't really care for with the program that I will be helping people with to modify or change things up. What I have done for the last 9 years, I've basically figured out exactly what my body wants, what makes it inflamed, what makes it bloated, what gives me gas, what gives me diarrhea, what does anything to me, what breaks out my skin. Like, I got this down to a science because I've been experimenting for so long because I just want to be the healthiest me I can be. So that's what I've done. Does everybody do that? No. And it's okay. But if you've noticed that you've been eating healthy foods and like you're just not seeing the results that you've wanted, chances are there's something wrong with the hormones, there's something wrong with your gut biome, the health of your gut. Those are the two biggest ones. Then there's sleep, there's water, there's so many other things that go into affecting your results, but those are the big ones. So I'm not gonna be like every other Beachbody coach and tell you like this is a program that you absolutely need. It's not for everybody, and I wouldn't recommend it for everybody. So don't expect that to come out of my mouth in this video. What I do like about the program is that they have made it into a longer program because people do get frustrated when they get results with the 21-day to 30-day programs, but they don't get the results that they want. And that's because you can't change your mindset, you can't change your habits, and you can't change all the little tweaks about yourself in such a short time period. You can't do certain things, like your workouts have to build upon each other. Like your strength has to increase, your endurance has to increase, your body composition has to change. And it's not gonna change that much in 20, 30 days. Over a period of 80 days, you bet your ass things are gonna change. It's going to be an incredible transformation, but people can't stick to it that long, and that's the problem. With personal trainers like myself, you have people who do really well for the first 30 days. They start to see results, they start to get more motivated, and then at about 40 to 50 days, they start thinking, okay, well, I'm starting to look really good right now. I can have this, or I can, do this, or I don't have to work out, or they start getting back into that mentality that they had before. And I'm gonna let you know, you can have anything in moderation. Like, you don't have to be super, super restrictive. Like, I will let you know that right now. That's a big secret. People think that you have to be like, I can't eat that. Nothing needs to be demonized. Like, there's no food. It's maybe not as healthy for you as another choice that you could be making, but you could still have a little bit of it. You don't need to eat the whole damn thing, but there's no reason to be like, I can't have this and deprive yourself of things, because that's when things start to go south. And I don't like that, and I don't let that happen to my clients. The other thing I do like about this program is using the portion containers. They are a really good thing, especially for people who don't understand nutrition. It breaks it down and makes it super simple. Like, you have a list of foods that go under each colored container, and you basically put it in and eat it. And you have, like, depending on whatever your calorie bracket is, you eat X amount of that container a day. Super simple. Makes nutrition so much easier, because let's be real, that is the hardest part of any diet program. And I hate to even say that, like, that word is totally not in my vocabulary. Like, people don't need to diet. They just need to change their lifestyle. But that's a whole nother video that we're not going to get into right now. Anyways, when people are using this, they actually start to learn, applying like nutrition to their life, and understand why, when they're eating something of such a large quantity, why they're not getting the results that they want. So I do appreciate that. I don't really like it having the $12 to $14.99 calorie bracket on there. That's where it put me, and I have not eaten that few calories in my life in probably, God, 12 years now. that's just too low for me. Like, I can't do that. My body doesn't function on that few calories. So I have a hard time with that because that's a whole nother video in itself too. So my thing where I'm going with that is, if you have to bump up a calorie bracket, don't be scared to eat food. Your body needs fuel in order to build muscle, to recover, to do all the things that it needs to do and function on a daily basis. So if you're starving yourself and not eating enough calories and then working out really hard, things aren't gonna go well. You might lose weight in the very beginning, but then things are gonna stop. Promise you. Quote me. If you don't believe me, come back to me in a couple weeks or months if you're still eating at a very, very low calorie deficit. Things aren't gonna go well. Now, I'm only a week into the program, so I've done the leg workout, which to me, as somebody who did fitness competitions and endurance races and stuff like that, it was not very challenging for me. Yes, I know I can add more weights to it to make it more challenging, but I squat way more than I think I could ever have in a home gym. So I kind of have issues with that, just because, like, yes, it will, the program claims that it's going to help you with your total body, abs, ass, and arms. So your abs will automatically come through with right nutrition, and if you keep your core stabilized during any workout, you will have abs. I had a six-pack when I was doing my fitness competitions, and I didn't do one single ab workout. It was all from keeping my core stable during every other workout that I did. Your arms, those are usually the fastest things for people to develop on their bodies and see results from, because there's less body fat here. So yeah, you're gonna see definition in your arms more so than probably any other program, because you're using weights in this program. And ass, that's where I kind of have the issue. It might lift your butt a little bit, but you're not gonna build a nice juicy peach by lifting 30 or 40 pounds at your house. It takes a lot more than that, and a lot more time than 80 days to build a beautiful, juicy booty. Trust me, I have one following me around every day. That is my pride possession right there. I love her and my legs when they are lean. When they are not lean, it just makes me want to work harder on them, because that is where my body carries the body fat, and that's where it's at right now. So that's my, you can't target, spot, train anything, so get that out of your head too. That's the silliest thing ever. Your body's like an onion peeling layers of fat off. So there just happens to be more layers here, so it takes a little bit longer. Anyways, so I also do things a little differently when it comes to my nutrition. I do appreciate their timed nutrition, and in this program they have made it so simple for anyone, because they have laid it out to where after you do this, you eat this container, and this container. Couple hours later, you eat this, this, and this. So I do appreciate that they put that in there. For most people, that is going to be very, very helpful. As for me, for my body, and for how it responds, I have to modify that a little bit, because I don't eat in such a large window of time. I do intermittent fasting and have done that for 8 years, and it is one of the best things I have done for my health and for my relationship with food. But I cannot, and I know this for a fact because I just did it for 2 weeks while we were on vacation, open my eating window to a larger time, and I ate good the whole time. It wasn't like I ate crappy foods, and I ended up gaining weight because I wasn't eating. Some days I wasn't eating enough. Some days it was just too spaced out. A lot of different things went on with the vacation, but I did not eat bad, but I did gain weight. And a lot of it had to do with the coffee. I'll tell you about that later. But I know what works for my body, and I have spent years figuring that out. So the timed nutrition, I'm going to do things a little bit differently for that, because I do intermittent fasting. So the one reason why I wanted to not start a group immediately like every other Beachbody coach and jump into this blindly and be like, let's all do it together. I personally would rather maybe be a week or two ahead of my clients in doing this program, because I want to know what's coming. I want to know how I can help you modify things, because that's one thing that I've found has lacked a little bit in the program is there's definitely modifications that she could be doing, and she's like, oh, there's no modification for this, or oh, there's no way you can change this. And there is. There's also different ways for your body's postural alignment that she's not talking about, and that's one thing I'm really big on and always have been, is proper form and not getting hurt. As a personal trainer and massage therapist, I've seen both ends of the spectrum. So when I am training my people, I make sure they have proper form the whole way through. Because I don't want to see them on the massage table because they've injured themselves. So I just want to let you know that this is not a program for everybody, but if you are doing the program, feel like you're kind of struggling, if you're not already working with a coach, I would love to help you out and figure out why things aren't working for you, or why you're struggling, or if you've struggled in the past and you're ready for just some one-on-one, because that's the thing, is getting that actual support from somebody can make all the difference in the world. Because I mean, we've all done programs where we do it for a couple days and then we let excuses get in the way, and then we just put the video on the shelf, or stop playing it or stop doing it. But when you have that support of somebody saying, hey, have you done your workout today? Have you eaten? What have you eaten? How does your body feel? When you have that support and accountability, it changes the game completely. So I am offering to let you come in and join us in our group. Have a great group of women who, they're all at different levels of their journey, but I think if you are struggling, if you need help, if you've never done a workout before, I'm not going to tell you to do 80-day obsession. We can get you built up to that. So let me know. I will post in the description below a couple links for you to follow. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be posting a lot of different updates and more videos along the lines of nutrition, intermittent fasting, and stuff like that. So I will talk to you guys later. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope it helped out a little bit with some thoughts, ideas, questions you may have for 80-day obsession. And I hope to see you in one of my groups if you are ready to join this obsession.